Hello, my name's Anna, and I did an internship at Geomatic Ventures in March of this year, and they're based on Jubilee campus at the University of Nottingham. They work with satellite remote sensing to measure land height change over time. So when I was there, I was mainly involved with downloading data from Sentinel satellites on the Copernicus website, and this was then used by other people in the company to make land height change images, and they were mainly focusing on areas like cities and mining areas to look at how human activity is changing the height of land. So the main thing that I really enjoyed was kind of seeing the step up from what you learn in your modules, so specifically like remote sensing and Earth observation modules, to what it's like applying this in a real life business setting. We're in like a really small office. There were kind of 5 or 6 employees with loads of like computer screens all everywhere trying to like process this data. And I just found that really interesting, seeing the step up between what you would do in your practicals to what you actually need to do to get a product out to paying customers. So I think the biggest challenge is working with technology, because it can be temperamental. Things can take double the amount of time just because the website's being slow or it shuts down, and that can add pressure in a professional environment. And I think starting work in a business, even as an intern, can be really scary because you don't want to make mistakes, but you do, and you're learning on the job and you're kind of trying to train yourself as you go, and that can be really difficult. I think it would be really helpful to know that making mistakes in a small business working with satellite data like Geomatic Ventures, they don't penalise you for that. They actually want to help you and build you up so that you can understand what they're passionate about and actually work with them on that. So I think it's helpful to know that making mistakes, it doesn't really matter, they'll always help you. And I think the other thing is it's always helpful to read up on what you're actually doing, because even though you might not need to know the technical bits of the software, it's really helpful to understand how you get from a downloaded satellite image that you might be downloading to the final product that people are using and paying for. So I think it's really helpful to know what the kind of background is.